Standing out in the crowded headphone field. Welcome back to Techstination. I'm Fred Fishkin. Joining us from Cleer Audio, Cleer, is Global Sales Director Scott Ashbaugh. Thanks for joining us, Scott.
Hi, Fred. Thanks for having me. I appreciate you having us on.
Well, give us some background to start with for people who aren't familiar with Cleer Audio, what you're all about.
Sure. Well, Cleer Audio is a San Diego-based company, first and foremost. So we are in Southern California. We do kind of like that beach lifestyle. So we have a little casual attire that we typically wear as well. But
the company was started back there too, right?
Yeah. So I guess I can't take those some of the old roots out, but that's kind of how I am, unfortunately. But so in essence, what we wanted to do is come up with a company that that developed product that was based more on the style. This has become a fashion side of our industry, obviously, with people wearing headphones a little bit differently nowadays than what they had in the originally when it first started. Also making sure that audio quality is first and foremost. We want to make sure that our product is reproducing sounds that the producers and the artists actually wanted you to hear. We don't like to overdrive any portion of that sound wave to make things happen. And then, of course, make sure that we have a product that lasts a good long time too. So we came together to develop this company and have some fun and create some products that people like that are also loaded with technology.
Well, among the latest is the Cleer Alpha. Give us the overview of what you've done here.
Sure. I happen to have a pair sitting right here. Oddly enough, this is called the Alpha. The Alpha is our latest and greatest headphone. It's our top end adaptive active noise canceling headphone. So first and foremost, it is adaptive. I was just on a flight from London and back and had these on. Kept them on as long as I could just to see, and it was about 7 hours. I finally needed to get a little bit of sleep, so I took them off just to lay down because there was nobody else on the flight. It was a fantastic flight. But I had these on for roughly about 7 hours. They work extremely well for this type of environment. We also have them loaded with all of the latest tech. The right side is the touch panel where you can control your audio. So fast forward, rewind, next track selection, volume, pause. You can actually put your hand up to it. Just hold it for less than a second. It'll activate a conversation mode. So if the flight attendant comes by for your drink order or food order, you can actually just do that without taking the headphones off. So if you've got that perfect seal around your ear that just feels great, you don't have to take them off anymore. And then simply put your hand back up over that right ear again, and then it'll actually shut off within about a half a second. So it's a really quick access to. Dirac virtual spatial audio is also part of this product too. So in essence, if you want to listen to things with a little bit broader soundstage and a little bit more accurate, so like you're going to be inside of a larger venue, it works perfectly for that. But if you're on a plane too, you want to watch a couple of movies, it gives you that sound, that theater, big theater sound too. So it gives you a good three-dimensional sound as well too. One other piece on it too is there's a 3.5 millimeter input. So you can plug directly into it. And actually, if you want to use this and power it to a DAC or an amp or something along those lines, you can actually get a better sound quality because it is high-res certified too. So you'd get a better sound by utilizing it that mode as well. So it's very versatile. One more thing too, important to know that these actually do have replaceable ear pads too. They're held on by magnetics, so they're easy to pop on and off. And so if you wear them a long time and you start to wear things out, you can always get replacement ear pads on these too. So cool piece.
That's a great feature, actually, very useful. Now you have something that you're using in this called, I think it's pronounced Dirac.
Well, on the headset that I have on, or the audio.
Is that in the Cleer Alpha?
No, in the Cleer Alpha is Dirac. Dirac is a company that develops sounds that are much more dynamic, much broader soundstage, and gives you that. So it is in the Alpha as well too.
And well, you mentioned you're wearing something, and that's something new. Tell me about it.
Yeah, well, it's something that we have that's called the Arc. The Arc is a headset that's made for it's an earbud. I'll put that up close so you can kind of get an idea and see what this is. In essence, what this piece does is it twists onto your ear. There is no ear piece that goes into the ear canal itself. It actually fits on the outside, and it's a 16 millimeter driver that we use inside of this piece. And it's made for sports. But the cool thing about it is if you want to use the product and not have to have your half of your head shut off, like for these type of instances where you plug one earbud in and your ears all shut off to the rest of the sound in your room, you can still hear things naturally. And it's also important when you have multitasking moms or people that are out running alongside the road or biking and cycling next to roads and want to make sure that they're safe. It's a great way to hear some really good music with those deep bass because of that 16 millimeter driver. Yet it keeps the ear open so you can hear what's going on. So it's a safe way to listen to some really good music too.
Yeah, some people have looked at bone conduction, things like that. This is not that, right? This is a little speaker that's next to your ear. Is that what it is?
Absolutely. It's a speaker that directs back into the ear canal itself. So bone conduction is a really cool way of listening to things and keeping things safe. The only problem, it doesn't produce as much bass as we would prefer. So we want to make sure that we're having some good sound quality that has all the ranges that you're used to and that you when you listen to good quality music. So that's why we went this route as opposed to the bone conduction route. And
what's the name of this product again? And when does it arrive and for about how much?
Sure. It's called the ARC, A-R-C. $129.99 is the retail on this piece. It comes in both the midnight blue and a stone color that we have. This piece, actually, we're flying some over right now as we speak. I should have these by the first part of next week. We're going to have a small quantity of these ready to go, but it is coming right now.
Very cool. And the pricing on the Alpha?
The Alpha, it retails at $249.99. And right now, if you check online, it's on sale at $219.99. So we're running a $30 off Mother's Day sale. And then we have multiple products that are on sale right now too for this time frame too. So it's a very fair price for a very cool and very high-tech product that we make.
Tell us about your app and how the products work in conjunction with it.
Absolutely. It's called the Cleer Plus app. So it's the plus symbol, not spelling it out. So it's Cleer Plus, available both on iOS and Android stores. So you download that product and you connect it to your device. All of our products right now, with the exception of a couple of older ones that are still out there, do connect to the app. And you can use the EQ. You can customize it. Some of the products have actually pre-programmed equalization, so you can use what we feel works best. But I'm always one that likes to kind of customize it myself. So you have the ability. It's a 5-band EQ. There's also ways on the Alpha where you can turn direct on and off. You can turn on and off the adjustable ANCs as well, and also different types of ambient sounds too. On the noise canceling products, you have different levels of ambient depending on the situation, and you can set it all from the app.
Very useful. We didn't talk too much on the Alpha still about the battery life, and that's a big feature, right?
Correct. Yeah, when we estimate our battery life, we always make sure that it's everything in use. So it's got to be hooked up to Bluetooth. It's playing at 75% volume level, so the natural, normal type of sound that you'd have. And if we have a noise cancellation product and we rate the battery, the noise cancellation is activated. So on the Alpha itself, on this product, you get 35 hours, and it's real use, a real world use on the piece too. So 35 hours worth of use on the product. And on the app, it'll tell you exactly how much time you've got left. It'll tell you once you plug in for the first time, as well as when you're getting down low. It'll also give you that little bit of a warning that, hey, you're getting low, time to recharge it. Cool thing about it too is that if you do run out of battery, plug it in for 2 hours or for 10 minutes, you get actually 4 hours worth of use off of a quick charge on this piece.
That's amazing. And of course, you can also plug into your audio as well and not be running on battery, I assume, right?
Yeah, you can use it passively as well as plugged in and with it powered on too. So you can use it both ways.
Terrific. For more info, where do we go?
Well, you go to clearaudio.com. That's CLEER audio.com. We're actually active in other countries too, in case you're listening to this from another country. So Australia, New Zealand, Canada, Germany, and the UK. There we have websites at all locations as well, in those locations as well.
Terrific. Scott Ashbaugh, thank you for taking the time with us. You got to run. Surf's up.
It surfs up and works up too. I appreciate it, Fred.